Hell,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good.
So, what are you up to tonight?
Not a whole lot, man. I just got done shopping at Myers and went and got some socks and stuff and walking over to a friend of mine's house.
hmm That's cool. That's cool. So, what have you been up to lately?
Not a whole lot, man. Just looking for work, looking for jobs, building cars, and enjoying the summer while it lasts.
That's cool. Wow, actually, the first day of fall is the 21st.
Oh yeah,
Of course, you have Indian summer and stuff. Usually, until
yeah,
it's not until November to get really cold.
right, right.
So, anyway, so you live on the street. What have you been up to? I mean, you wanted to do work and stuff. What do you do?
Just I do some tree service work. Do a lot of scrap metal. Going just help people clean up their yards and stuff like that.
Really? Uh huh. Well, what's like the toughest job you ever had?
The toughest job I ever had was probably working at Dairy Queen.
Working at Dairy Queen?
Yeah.
Really? Which Dairy Queen was that?
Yeah, in Indiana, up in Albion, Indiana.
We had one on Route 4.
Oh, yeah.
I know you where Route 4
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
We had one on Route 4, but they since closed down. But I used to go there a lot I used to go there when I was a kid, get their blizzards.
Yeah.
So their blizzards were great.
Yeah, yeah, they are good.
But they're no longer in service. But it was right there by the McDonald's and the Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's right there by there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't really go to that side of town very much.
Mm-hmm.
I usually go like to Oxford or to Westchester or something.
Right.
So anyway, when you were growing up, what kind of stuff did you like to do?
Play handball a lot. I grew up in New York.
Uh-huh.
I like skateboarding. That's pretty much it.
New York is a big city. I've never been there. I think the biggest city in the country. I mean, do you ever get lost in New York?
No, no. I grew up there. I mean, it was hard to get lost there.
What's like some of the like you're seeing like what's like some of those favorite things you've seen in New York? I mean, like New York, like they have like the New York, was it the New York Yankees? Is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever people? I mean, you're seeing celebrities. What are like the best sightings and like landmarks there in New York for you?
I've been to Ellis Island, Jones Beach.
Uh-huh.
I've met Robin Williams, Dakota Fanning, Renee Zellweger. I worked at Starbucks in East Hampton, and I've seen a lot of celebrities there. So.
You met Robin Williams. Well,
Yeah.
may he rest in peace. Where did you meet him at?
Starbucks.
So he just came into Starbucks. And how did you react when you saw him?
No, I can't. And for Starbucks, you can't react to a celebrity. You gotta act like they're normal people.
Yeah, I mean, they probably get a little, they probably want some privacy and stuff like that. Because, you know who Kate Blanchett is?
Yeah.
Well, one of my relatives owned a gift shop in Lebanon. And she was filming a movie there in Lebanon. She came into the gift shop and she was like, she told me she just waited on her, didn't say nothing to her, just was nice to her and didn't say a thing to her. She knew she was. She just rang her up what she bought and sent her on her way.
Oh, yeah.
But she was just like, oh my God, her eyes just dropped.
Starstruck, yeah.
Uh-huh. But yeah, the thing was though, so Dakota Fan was another one you met.
Yeah.
What was she like?
She was a small girl and she was young and she was just any other person.
Yeah.
Renee Zellweger was really skinny.
Renee Zellweger, yeah, that's a favorite actress in my family, Bridget Jones' Diary and stuff. So, what's your memories of Renee Zellweger? Just
how would I what?
What are memories of Renee Zellweger?
What memories?
Yeah, do you have Renee Zellweger coming to Starbucks?
Nothing. I just remember how skinny she looked and her voice sounded so distinct. I mean, she has that raspy kind of voice, and she sounded just like that in person. So.
She won 2 Oscars.
Yeah.
So that sounds great. So landmarks, okay. You seen the Statue of Liberty in person?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, it was cool. And we took a boat. We went around the Statue of Liberty.
How big is that thing? Do you know?
Yeah, I have no idea. It's tall. We didn't go to the top of it or anything, but
I probably would not either.
We went around the same route that our ancestors would have took, and then I went into Ellis Island and walked the way that they would have came in, and I actually found my grandma on my mom's side in the book where they sign in. So her name is Irma Grovelny.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So what's your memories of growing up in New York? What did you like as far as like you're like dating or going to school or whatever, college or whatever?
There was a lot of people. I mean,
New York.
There was a lot of people, a lot of different cultures, a lot of different ethnicities, and there was just a big variety of people. Yeah, that's what I liked the most about it.
Well, that's one of the most memorable, beautiful women you've met in New York.
I don't know. I had to say my mom.
Oh.
My mom.
But I'm just saying you don't have to say like names or whatever, but I'm just saying you could say like the blonde or whatever like that.
Yeah, I mean, growing up in high school, I mean, there was beautiful women. I mean, just all over the place. They were a lot of different varieties, different cultures and ethnicities and stuff. So
Yeah, well, so what's like the biggest what's like the biggest school there in New York, like college wise? What's the biggest college there?
I don't know, probably Hofstra. Hofstra was right in the town I grew up in,
Okay, so what was that?
and
Was that
CW Post was right there where I grew up.
well? If you go like to UC or whatever like that, you go downtown Cincinnati, go to UC. It's like diversity. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, you can tell it's like really ethnic. It's like blacks, whites, Spanish. I mean, it's really just mixed there. Like you
Yeah.
know. But the thing was though, UC is a really nice school. But the thing was though, I was wondering how like I'm actually New York must have people of all ethnics going around there. I mean, if you ever, did you ever go to college?
No, I didn't.
Did you? What course would you take if you went?
I'd probably take being a to go to go fishing and to bait hooks. I wanted to be a master baiter growing up, and like bait hooks. So I can stand there at the dock and people throw their bait out there and reel it in, and it's not on their hook anymore. So I figured if they would hire on a master baiter with a college degree in masturbating, then I could probably do that. You know, if I could find a college that had masturbator hooks, you know, that's probably what I would like to do. So.
Oh, so you like into fishing and stuff?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
How many fish you caught doing baiting
Probably
and
about
stuff?
2.5. Two and a half.
2.5 fish.
2.5. Yeah.
Well, I thought it'd be more than that.
No, I'm a horrible fisherman.
I'm not trying to downplay you or anything.
I'm good at baiting hooks, but I'm not a good fisherman.
Well, they just kind of latch what they want to latch onto. Is what
I
you
like
really
to go
do.
fishing in puddles, like deep puddles, and once in a while they're there for a long time, and they'll get tadpoles and fish and stuff, and frogs.
Oh, so anyway, well, okay. So you had frogs. You got fish. Have you ever like went out? Have you ever like went out like on the ocean or anything?
I went out there on a raft
Mm-hmm.
a couple times on a little homemade raft.
Mm.
And the tide took me out for probably about 7.5 to 18 months. I wasn't sure. I lost track. But then I came back in on Jones Beach, washed back up on shore. My parents found me. I was about my 6th birthday.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the thing was, so I was wondering, have you ever like wanted to go like to aquarium? Well, you probably been to aquarium. I was saying, you ever want to like go like scuba diving and like
I did go scuba diving.
see sharks?
Yeah, in the aquarium. I got kicked out at Newport Aquarium in Kentucky.
Oh, that's a beautiful place. I've been there.
Scuba diving in the aquarium, and they kicked me out pretty quickly.
What happened? You stuck in there or what?
Well, I went up to where they feed them, and I was trying to bait some hooks, and there was nobody fishing there at the aquarium. So I just said, well, fuck it, and I grabbed some scuba gear, and I dove in, and I started scuba diving and getting some pictures, and they called the cops, security came, and it only lasted in there about 2.5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, the thing was, they want to be cautious. They want something to happen to you or anything like that. You never know.
Right.
But yeah, they keep those sharks very, very well fed. But more of the biggest thing is probably drowning because they're keeping the sharks very well fed. But you know, they usually you have to be in the water for a long time before a shark starts
just
liking you.
Shrivel up. And the sharks pay attention to your fingers when they shrivel up. And then they know you've been in there for a while, and you're more likely to be tired. And they're more likely to eat you if your fingers are shriveled.
Well, no, the thing was though, yeah, but you start like smelling like fish and stuff. You start like smelling like your environment. You start
it'd be a yeast
food
infection.
like. You start smelling like food. You're like baited up, basically.
A yeast infection would be smelling like fish, I think.
Yeah, but the thing was though, but they used to have good senses. So, but the thing was though, they're talking about shark attacks pretty rare. They really don't like you that much to eat. I mean, you could actually did like more. They're talking about most shark attacks usually happen because they mistake you for like dolphins or something because you're scuba gear or whatever.
You're going and then they can mistake you for a dolphin. You know, but if you're just talking normal English, then they know you're not a dolphin.
But all things aren't like a big fish. I mean, literally.
Dolphins are?
No, sharks.
Oh, sharks are dolphins are a mammal.
Yeah. But yeah. So, what's your favorite kind of sea life? Like sea life, you know?
Coral. Coral.
Yeah, they show these scuba diving expeditions and stuff.
Well, scuba divers love coral.
Yeah, but I mean, I tell you something, I can't believe
love to get coral.
I can't believe some of that outer world. You know, they're talking. They showed some of this footage like underwater worlds and stuff, and it's beautiful.
Underwater coral. I've never had underwater coral. Scuba divers do underwater coral all the time, and they like to get coral underwater.
So, what made you decide to move to Hamilton?
The way it smells.
The way it smells?
Yeah.
Okay. How does it smell? Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was just savoring it. It smells like bacon and feet.
Bacon feet.
Yeah,
You like that smell?
yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
What does yours smell like?
Uh, coral.
Coral. Oh, New York smells like coral.
Coral.
Yes. Well, so anyway, what is there like a favorite city or a country you'd like to visit you haven't visited yet?
Um, Arby's.
That's not a country.
Arby's. We have the meats. Arby's.
Oh, okay.
Home of the curly fries.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
a country. I mean, like Europe or
Oh, I think you
Paris.
meant like a cunt tree because
A country. A
there's a
country.
manager there that's a real cunt, and I mean they grow a whole tree of them probably. They kicked me out of the store, and they can grow a whole tree full of cunts. I thought that's what you meant when you said country.
Country.
Yeah, country. I thought you meant like country, like a whole tree full of cunts.
No, country. What's your favorite country? You want to like
Country.
Europe, Paris,
Yeah, the
Europe.
workers at Arby's, all of them, they complain every time I'm over there. You know, I just want to get curly fries, and they yell at me, tell me to get out of the store. They're cunts.
Oh.
And they grow a whole tree of them out in front of Arby's.
Mm-hmm.
Country.
Oh, that's funny.
No, I mean, it's mean. I just wanted some Arby's. We have the meats, you know, and it's like they're full of cunts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so anyway, what's your favorite sports to play?
Yo, soccer, yo.
Soccer? Why?
Yo, soccer, yo.
Oh, soccer.
Mhm.
How good are you?
I'm like Pele.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. That's funny. You're really funny.
Pele. Pele.
Well, nice talking to you, bud.
Yep. Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Pele.
And thank you.
Yep.